to the channel. So Hot Chili has bring out another update today on a big drill hit. So Hot Chili, basis of Hot Chili is when people take over copper mines, they pay about 7 cents, 7 to 9 cents per pound. If you convert that to easier terms, for every million tons you have in the ground, the takeover price is 150 million. So Hot Chili currently has about 3 million tons in the ground, and so a takeover target looks 3x of what they are at today. And also that's American, 150 American, so you got to convert that to Australian. So say it's 200 million Australian, so it looks like it's 4x to 600 million for what they have now, but they're going to uncover more. Also, you want to get to about 5 million tons in the ground for it to make sense that you spend $1 billion building the plant to get the copper out of the ground. Just in rough terms, and I'm no expert, this is just me regurgitating what I've been researching. So Hot Chili, they want to follow the footsteps of SolGold, which is a $1 billion company. They have about 10 million tons. SolGold, Hot Chili's got 3, going towards 5, and I think when they start mining, they'll be drilling around more as well. So that's going to be lifted each year, especially when the money's coming in from the copper. They will be able to spend some on drilling. And a house in Dalkeith, Perth, for the managing director. Anyway, so we'll keep continuing down. So basically, we'll go to the start. If you didn't know, so as I said, they've been spending a lot of money looking for copper, and they haven't found much. Hot Chili is one of the rare ones that has found copper as of late. They've also got a lot of gold with that as well. So 2.9 million tons of copper. I think it's like 750 million tons of ore at 0.5% grade. But then you've got your main porphyry, and they've got a few different projects. Cordera, that's probably the biggest one. Productora, and some other ones. And then they've got other targets to drill as well. Just like every other mining company has targets to drill, Hot Chili does too. So so they're not listed on TSX, which they're about to be. And if we scroll down here, they are very cheap compared to everyone else on the TSX. So you've obviously not comparing. Not all mines are the same. All mines have their pluses and minuses, but effectively you're paying 10 times more for the copper for this company here, who has actually less pounds of copper, Santa Mars. Not sure what the bonuses with them are. Maybe they were hydroelectricity. I'm not really sure about that project, but they've got less copper than Hot Chili, and to buy them you're paying 10 times more. So does that mean when Hot Chili is in TSX that they're gonna go up substantially? Christian East today thinks so. Oh, and a lot of million pounds of copper for SolGold. They've got about 10 million tons of copper. I'm not sure if I already said that. So Hot Chili is at 3 million, probably heading towards 5 million this year to next year. And that means 150, say $200 million Australian for every million tons you have. That's a $1 billion company once they get to once they get to 5 million tons. That's a $1 billion company right there, which is probably a 5x from today's price. And they're closer than we may think. Anyway, every electric vehicle needs an electric motor, and there's no substitute for that. So anyway, more bonuses: low altitude, close to a port, no arsenic. So if you have arsenic in your copper, you have to pay more to get it out, and therefore less money for you in profits. Environmental, next to solar projects, so maybe some solar electricity there. Seawater processing, social, helping orphanages. What a great company. Government behind them. So they've probably spent $150 million drilling out this thing already. So you're getting it at a cost price at $100 million market cap. You're getting this free thing, and the drilling's paid for. So Intercepts. Hot Chili has the most big intercepts, or quite a lot of them out of everyone. Soul Gold is that one with the $1 billion market cap and 10 million tons of copper. So, so Cortadera, their main porphyry, is right up there in terms of biggest drill hits. This is big. If you look at those companies in the ASX, they probably got higher grades, but 10 meters of drilling. If you look at these drills, go for like a kilometer down, running through the big thing. So they're expanding this. That's the computer modeling, and they're pretty much drilling more over here now, which remains open. And they're gonna remodel this so that pink bit will come out bigger. The pink bit is the higher grade stuff. So that's probably where most of their added tonnage will come from in the next announcements later this year. So they drill it in all directions and they model it somehow. I'm not a geologist, but pretty much that's what it is. To drill it, you say, "Oh, this looks like this looks like this." Drill one more to confirm, and up goes your tonnage. So more stuff here. Oh, so 442 meters. No, million ton grading at 1.4% copper equivalent. This is actually comparing it to Soul Gold's one here. So they actually look like closer to surface than Soul Gold's. And yeah, also they're actually trying to say here that they're no drilling in here, so they could drill down here further. I think they tried to drill down here and the drill rig broke last time, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But they're gonna drill down and maybe uncover a lot more stuff here. Maybe history repeats itself. Anyway, I think it's enough for Hot Chili, because I'm looking for a bigger return, a bigger risk, bigger return in global lithium resources. So these guys, $34 million market cap, and let's compare them to Liontown Resources, 2 billion. So these guys have got 150 million tons of lithium spodumene, whatever you want to call it. And these guys have 10 million tons, so they're 15 times bigger, have a 15 times bigger resource than these guys. But these guys are neighbors with the two biggest hard rock lithium mines in the world. So these guys could follow in their footsteps, and this 34 million could go to a billion. So there's a massive upside with this one, I believe. Anyone who knows something about lithium more than I do, please tell me I'm wrong, but I'm yet to falter this company. Things look good. I dare say all the lithium is in Western Australia, and I dare say that these guys have a lot of land in a good place to explore. So they've all got a little resource, and they're gonna update that year by year, just like Hot Chili. Drill it out, update the resource, and then mine it eventually. So that's my pick, Global Lithium. What's going to happen probably in a month's time, they're going to hit another big drill bit, maybe a new one, and they'll probably double, and they'll just head up the way to follow in Liontown Resources. So if you invest in 10,000, 2016, they're less than 1 cent. Now they're at $1.36. So 10,000 became 1.36 million. And if you're still watching, thanks for continuing on. I'll show you the investor presentation here. So I'll try and give you the ins and outs as quick as possible. These are the two biggest lithium mines in the world, these blue things here. Ugina, Pilgangoora, and this is their project here. So they got about 150 million tons, each of these ones, probably even more. The actual guy who took this one from 0 to 40 million tons now works on their project, so maybe he's going to do the same. They've got all this area here. Yeah, Western Australia is just a heaven for lithium, spodumene, hard rock mines. So, and look, for 34 million, you get about 8 million in cash too, so a lot better than any other company out there. Yeah, that actual guy, the exploration manager they hired, isn't in there. He's maybe in another slide. So anyway, they just drilled out this bit now. But look, they put a random drill bit down here, and they found more lithium here. So they're probably going to take this from 10 million tons to 150 million tons, and become a huge company. And if they don't, you've just risked like 10,000 chance to win 1 million. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. So if you take 3 swings of $10,000 and two die, one hits out of the ballpark, one 10x's, you've just made 7 times what you risked. So you you have a bet of a company $10,000. It doesn't work out, then you lose that whole $10,000. Next time you have another bet, 10,000, and that goes 10x. You've just made way more than you've lost. That's how I see things. Just like Novonix, probably my best thing today. Just gonna brag about this one. So we'll go to 1 year. I didn't buy it actually here. Nope, didn't buy it here. I didn't. I bought it down here. So things look good. They had a massive roadmap, and they still do, and they still could go up. They're probably gonna come down. But I just left my money in here. It doubled, came down, tripled, came down, and lately just went a bit crazy. So I've got plenty of videos on what they do, plenty of information. They just make the graphite that goes into the battery, and they're the only one in America making this synthetic graphite. All else is made in China, so they're gonna make $5,000 a ton on every bit of graphite they make, and they want to make 150,000 tons a year. So it was like $500 million profit a year, and went down here. You could buy the whole company for 500 million, and that was just one side of the business. They also test everyone's lithium. They know how to test the battery. They make the battery testing equipment, so they knew what they were doing. And everyone else is just a fool compared to these guys. Anyway, back to Global Lithium, because Novonix, that boat has sailed just like SYA. These boats have sailed. Maybe they probably still got a long way to go, but these boats have sailed. Global Lithium is still in the docks and is about to set sail, so don't forget to jump on board. So these are the things, pegmatites I think they call them. They seem to come out of the ground, this formation, and they're still open this way, so they're going to keep drilling. They're probably drilling these now, probably just waiting to get the results back. And they could have hit something big already. So jump on board before it happens. And if you lose your money, don't worry about it. It's just a bit of money. Potential to extend, so everyone's pumping up their own stock. They've got heaps of potential, huge potential upside, huge. But they're not wrong. They're only small, and they do have huge potential upside in the best mine jurisdiction in the world. So not far from Port Hedland, 2 hours. Lithium projects nearby. They don't have to build a camp. People can just stay at the pub. What else? They're just so good. They're just so good. Okay, look at this one. So to buy their tons, you're paying $250. But to buy these guys tons, so as in you buy the company and how much you essentially paying for each ton of lithium they have in the ground at this project. So you're paying 2,000 there. So obviously this project is more underway. Same as this project, more underway. So you're paying 4x for that. Linetown, you're paying maybe 3x and a bit more. So anyway, I don't think Dome is any good compared to Global Lithium. So yeah, we want to see Global Lithium go from 10.5 million tons to 156 million tons. So they're a $2 billion market cap, these guys, and these guys are 35 million. Or it says 1.5 here, but their share price gone up quite a bit lately. So who cares if it's a 10x? I said this when I was researching Novonix early. Like, who cares if it's a 1x or a who cares if it's a 5x or a 6x? You just made a shitload of money, so Who cares if these guys go up 8 times? It could be 12 or could be 8 times. If it's at least 2, you've made money. Unless inflation beat that doubling and it took so long to do it, but well worth the risk. I will say it again. Yeah, so do your own research. Tell me something. Tell me I'm wrong about this stock, but seems to be they're drilling it out. And why would they bother with something that they don't see the point in? People who've done it before. And that's it for me. So like and subscribe. I know these videos are boring, but if you're watching it, you're even more boring. So that's it. That's it from me.